Hi, I'm Zach with CoreXL. Today we're going to show you the best way to fix someone with back pain just on one side. And generally this occurs with swinging and hitting sports. If someone's right-handed, they just swing right to left all the time, and that's when you start getting that pain onto one side versus the other. And today we're going to show you a core exercise for that, okay? But it's important for you to understand, just like we talked in the prior episodes, you also have to fix the hips. So we have links to the hips at the end of the video as well, so you can check those out. Before we show you the core exercise, check out the testimonial from one of our athletes.
All right, so how long has your low back been bothering you?
Ever since I went back to school, I throw Javelin, so it is a one-sided sport, and I was getting low back pain for my entire freshman year.
So it was right there on your right side?
The right side of my low back.
Gotcha. You went to the doctors and the physical therapist there?
Yes, so I went to my athletic trainers, and we weren't really able to find the source of the problem in order to prevent the pain from coming back. And since I've been home and I've been going to CoreXL, I've been pain-free this past week after training.
Keep in mind how we fixed her, okay, with this exercise. Is we trained on one side more than the other. We're going to explain that more towards the end of the video, so make sure you check that out. And in our core system, we have 3 total foundational exercises and then 3 combined progression exercises that we use on a separate day. And what we showed you so far in the prior episode, we showed you our first foundational exercise, and now we're showing you the progression exercise that we combine with that exercise. If you want to learn all our core exercise and our total corrective exercise system, check out Corrects 12, and the details are in the link of the video. Now we're going to go into the anatomy, and then we're going to show you the exercise. So with the side reach, we really tied into the side portion of the external and internal oblique. This main concentration of this is the front side portion of the external oblique right here. So before we show you with the band, let's just get the basic positioning so you understand, okay? So again, back flat into the floor. So the crunch position, just like you learned with that single leg ab punch here, just want to flatten that back and tuck up here. Same thing. You're going to take your hands, okay? You're going to form a fist here. You're going to grab the band, you're going to form a fist like that over the band, okay? What you're going to do is you're rotating from your chest here. So I'm turning like this and I'm rotating, but my hips are staying flat. This isn't lifting in the air like this. So as I rotate, the hips stay totally down, so I'm just rotating from the upper torso here from my chest and right into here, like this. You notice here, look at my hand. When I finish here, it's straight up and down. It's tucked right in. Again, I should feel the skin on my side here, skin to skin. This hand's going to be pretty tight. It can lift a little bit in the air. It might touch. It just depends on what you like. Okay? And then so you just come here like this, and then you just come up and you just crunch into your side here just like that. And I would practice just without a band and try to get that feeling that you're feeling it right in through this little triangle right here. If you're doing this wrong, you're going to feel it through here. So here, up, tuck, crunch. Look at this shoulder's off the floor. This shoulder is down. They're both off the floor, but this is up higher, okay? And you'll notice, too, there is a little bit of lateral flexion, but it's just naturally occurring because this elbow's in here. What people do is they'll just flex over here like this, okay? That's not what you want to do. It's a rotation of the chest. So now let's look at this with the band here. Real simple, okay? Grab here with the right hand. Take the other hand, scoop it through, clamp over your fist like this. And all you're going to do is just apply that concept here. Crunch up, flatten the back, okay? And then rotate. And I'm taking that elbow down. It should almost touch the floor, but it doesn't. Almost touches the floor, but it doesn't. It just stays hugged nice and tight. And look at that. Look at the other hand here. Okay, just a little bit of lift off that. And look at my shoulders too. See how this one's higher than this one here. They're both off the floor. Now the other really important thing is is when I'm doing this is staying flat the whole time. When I'm going over this way, okay, this hip is not lifting up off the air. The same on this side. When I rotate over this way, this hip is not lifting up this way. Everything is staying flat into the floor as I crunch up. And I just rotate from the torso. This doesn't change. Just this changes. So once you get the basic concepts and you get that feeling there, we're going to show you a little bit of an advancement. It's really not that hard to do, but it's just important to keep in mind if you're really trying to isolate this side here. And when you do this, when I show you what I'm going to show you, you're going to feel deeper down into this triangle below the belly button. You're going to feel in this like little section right here. Okay? So watch what I do. The only difference I do is I squeeze my knees together. Okay? And that keeps that hip rotating in a little bit. So now we're immediately rotating as we're twisting, and that's what really happens when you swing. Okay? So we're getting that feeling. So clamp those knees together, and you're going to feel it go deeper into the side. And look at that. I'm taking it to 90 degrees right here. So if you're, let's say you're a tennis player, right? Let's just say you're right-handed, or golf, or baseball, any type of rotational sports. Okay, if you're swinging to this side, so let's look at golf for example here. So as you come through here, okay, what's happening is to rotate, you're using a lot of your internal oblique here on the right side portion of your body. But on the left side, to bring it through, that left external oblique is really working here. So thinking about that, if you're right-handed, you're doing rotational sports, you're probably going to want to work the right external oblique more with this exercise on the right side than the left. And if you're left-handed and you're rotating this way, you're probably going to want to work on the left external oblique, okay?